Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's episode of SkyLit Design on Air Studio Sesh, episode 2. My name is Adam. I'm going to be the host for today's session. Today we got here Jake Rodriguez here, who's a local artist musician. You're going to be playing some songs for us. We're going to have a little chat later on. But before I get started, I just want to give a huge shout out. Today we're broadcasting live from ATS High School, LNT Sugiyama High School, right here in the Southend Seattle, Washington. So shout out to them. They're over here remixing the way how education works, empowering students through arts and academics. So let's go ahead and bring Jake in. All right, Jake, let me get you up.
All right. Thank you for having me on here, and thank you to the Allen Sugiyama High School. And let's just jump right into it.
Yeah, so why don't you tell us this first song you're about to play for us real quick?
This first song is called Hopeful Nomads, and it's one of the first songs I've written since I started songwriting, which was
Wow.
about 8 years ago.
All right. Well, excited to hear what you got. So let's hear it.
All right. Don't wanna go home no more. Its sweetness gone away. I can make any place my home and change myself right in the bone, right in the bone. Oh, keep it simple, less is more. Hopeful nomads, soldier on, carry your wisdom under the skin of your palm. Someday the world will open her arms, in her arms, in her arms. Under the stars we once were from, someday we'll be up in the heavens. Mark my words, engrave it in stone. We early birds, we bust out the horns, we bust out the horns. Oh, keep it simple, less is more. Hopeful nomads, soldier on, carry your wisdom under the skin of your palm. Someday the world will open her arms, in her arms, in her arms. No, 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 no. No, I won't. I won't give up. I won't give up. No, 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 no. No, we won't. carry your wisdom under the skin of your palm. Someday the world will open her arms, in her arms, in her arms. Hope will know man's soldier on. Carry your wisdom under the skin of your palm. Someday the world will open her arms, in her arms, in her arms.
Woo!
Cool.
Golly, that song, man, always feels something every time I hear it. So, Jake, tell me a little bit about this song right here. You said you wrote it a couple of years ago, right?
Yeah, a couple of years ago, and it's just one of those songs where it just comes out in 15 minutes. And I was just strumming along and just found, this chord to be so like mystical. I don't know.
I don't know. I get like this Game of Thrones kind of vibe from it. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely hear that.
I can see it.
Yeah, exactly. So Game of Thrones, hit us up if you want you want the rights to this song.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So thank you so much for that song right there. Again, wonderful job. It sounded amazing. So this next song right here, before you tell us what it is, I wanted to know a bit about the inspiration behind it. So first of all, what is this next song you're going to be playing for us?
This next song is called Alive.
Alive. Oh boy. Were you alive then? Okay. All right. I was stop before the puns come out. All right, let's just hear it, and then I have some questions for it.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
Go ahead.
Let's do it. See me fall, but I get back up. Nothing ever really gets me down, and I feel alive. Well, really never changes in the state of never ages, and I feel alive. I see her with her big old eyes. Tell me a secret, I've waited all this time, and I'll tell you mine. I'll tell you mine. I'll tell you mine. Yes, I'll tell you mine. 'Cause I feel alive.
Awesome. So, talk to me about the inspiration behind this song. I get a bit of a somber sort of feel to it. Where what was going through your mind when you're writing this?
Um, it's more kind of I was when I was writing this, from what I remember, it was like um, just thinking about life in general and how there's just ups and downs and everything, and uh, you just you just don't know everything,
Hmm.
if that makes sense.
No,
You
I got
just
you.
you can learn as many things as you possibly can, but there's always that part where you just don't know everything about something, you know? Like I can play guitar, and I've been playing for like 10 years, and I feel like I'm still scratching the surface,
Mm,
and just I just still feel like a beginner as if it was the first day playing. And it's like it's never enough. And um I don't know, it's just this song also came out in like 15 minutes, and it just came out just how it is,
right,
and
right.
it just sounded really cool. So,
And it definitely is. Yeah. I guess, one way people can look at that is more like, you can never really stop learning now, can you? Right? You're
yeah.
always trying to figure things out as you go along. And, that's just how folks work. So, yeah.
Mhm.
I want to just know a little bit. I know you graduated from Franklin High School just like I did. And so, what was that journey? Like you
Yeah.
said, you've been playing guitar for 10 years. Does that include your time at Franklin as well?
Yeah, that includes pretty much the whole time in Franklin. It was more so like I moved from Cleveland in sophomore year, and I just played guitar in the like after school, and it was just one of those hobbies. I always thought of it as a hobby
Yeah.
until after high school, but um, it I just learned how to play songs and played with a band, and I don't know, it just kind of flourished.
Yeah, I guess, you can
Yeah.
kinda say it's one of those you never stop learning kind of moments too.
Mhm.
Awesome. So, moving on to this next song here, what do you got for us? What's going on here for the next song?
Ooh, let's see here. This next song is going to be is called "Burn."
Burn, okay. Sounds
Yeah.
exciting. I'm gonna let you go at it.
Yeah. This guitar is out of tune. Just give me a sec.
Do your thing.
There it is. You're the tinder, I'm the spark. We'll light this fire in the dark. Let our ashes fly away. Our coals are burning since yesterday. Weather's changing from rain to clear, and our fire will last us for years. In the city, we hear it roar. This fire screams for more. Light this fire from our hearts. Let these flames tear us apart. In the daylight, we'll lit the sky. Don't pour water on our fire. Oh, let's burn like this fire from our hearts. Let these flames tear us apart. In the daylight, we'll split the sky and we'll burn all night. Yes, we'll burn all night.
Hot, super hot. All right, I
Super
promise.
hot.
I promise. I'm gonna try my best to try and keep my puns to a minimum, but really no promises. um, so I want to know something about you real quick. So typically, a lot of these songwriters out here nowadays writing, there is a lot of love and relationship, written between the lines of their lyrics. Are we expecting to hear anything like that from any of your songs today?
Yeah, a couple songs. The song that I just played, "Burn," was just one example. I mean, it's kind of like the feeling of you know love at the beginning. It's exciting and it's great and uh, it's like a fire. It's spontaneous and
Hmm,
it's just exciting. Um, but if you get too close, it'll burn you. It's like playing with fire at the same time. But
nice.
it depends. Um,
Yeah. So a lot of these songs that you mentioned earlier that we've heard so far are, you said you've composed in roughly 15 minutes, you said?
roughly 15 minutes, and some of the next songs I'll play are written, you know, like finished in like a month or two.
Wow.
These songs take a bit of time, and it's nothing to do with a song. Sometimes it depends on what I'm doing in life. Like if I'm too busy, or I could when songwriting, you can drop the song and pick it up anytime. There's some songs I'm still working on, and it takes like 3 years, or there's some songs even I haven't even finished yet.
Yeah.
But
How do you know when it's ready for the world to consume?
um, it just feels right, and
Hmm.
it is if it sounds good, and you know, and it sounds different, then
Hmm.
that's a song I usually take with me.
Different. I like that. I like that.
But is is the camera working?
We might need to switch it after
I can
during the
reset it.
yeah, we can reset it during the break. All right, so this next song here, what do we got? What's the name of this next song? What do we got?
This next song is called "Flowers." This is the song that took me, I think, like two months to finish.
2 months? Okay. Better hear like everything.
Yeah. All right. There it is.
There we go. That should help a little bit. All right, go ahead. Let's just see what you got.
All right. Check, check. All right. I left on Sunday with a cheek-wide smile. A familiar feeling carried me for miles and miles. The next day, through an uncanny path, I found a flower that brought all the feelings back. Oh, damn it got me again. A full sentence. Now look where I am. Love's got me wishing for more. Now I walk with the flower to your door. Red and purple petals on both stem. My favorite color blue is hidden in the spiral blend. Get closer, you'll find nectar so sweet. All the hummingbirds go crazy for this treat. How lucky I found this flower in time. Could be a mystery or could be a sign. If we're lucky, we'll find more in the store, but rather find another when we go outdoors. When we were talking just a laid back day, you said you wish you found another flower for us to save. I say, what did you have on your mind? You said the one that you found when we visited the first time.
You got it.
Wait, hold on. How? Oh gosh, I totally forgot those last few lyrics. And that's what happens when you have a fresh song. You just forget the last verse.
Just completely lost it. Well, listen,
Completely
anytime it
lost it.
comes up, anytime when we're talking, whatever, you just sing it. Just finish it off.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The
Cool.
camera, is it still
Yeah, it's working
frozen?
fine over here.
It looks frozen on my side.
Oh yeah, we'll take a look. We're about to hop on a break in a little bit.
Yeah.
So flower, you said what was it you just said? You just said this is the
Sometimes
freshest
you just
songs.
forget because it's so fresh.
It's so fresh. You would think that the
Uh-huh.
freshest songs would have the most memory. Is it, what's your thought process whenever things like this come up? What's going through your mind? Yeah, you just been
When
like,
things like
mhm,
when things like this come up, it's just I feel like there may or may not be more work needed on it.
mm,
I mean, it might sound good at the beginning or like in the middle, and then it like it could fall off at the end or something,
right.
or it doesn't completely close off. Like it doesn't. There's some songs that just need a good ending or
Hmm.
something, and either I'm telling a story or conveying an idea, and if I can't close that story or idea, then the listener, which starts with me, doesn't find closure
Wow.
with it.
Yeah. Well, that's
Otherwise, there'd
one.
be a part 2 or something,
Hmm.
which some songs have, and it could be this song, but I don't know.
So you talked about, trying to tell a story. What do you think, if you can tell us a little bit about, what the story you were thinking of behind this song, Flower, per se?
Mm. I was thinking, let me think how I thought of this.
We'll just come up with the last verse right now. That's-
We'll come up with the last verse.
yeah, we'll just write it
Yeah,
right
let's
here.
see here. So I remember going to hike probably last summer, and there was, it's flower season. You see a ton of flowers, blue, yellow, red, um, and especially in eastern up in the mountains, up in the Alpines, you'll see like tiny flowers. But if you add all of them together, if you see them all in one photo, it's just gorgeous.
Hmm.
Um, bees like all happy pollinating and stuff, and um, that kind of added to the song and how like when you're going on a hike, you're going on a journey. And so with a song, I wanted to take the listener on a journey, lyrical journey, and try to, along with the like the feeling of love and stuff, and starting at the beginning of it, it's exciting, etc. And just flipping the hiking thing around is like you're imagine being in the city and you see a flower growing in a sidewalk crack or something,
Mm.
and out of all the pavement and stuff, you see a beautiful flower growing, and that's like it's like almost kind of cheesy, but kind of like finding love
Yeah. No.
in something that's like not expected,
Right.
and I think that's more exciting for me.
Mm.
It's just you know, f- but that story continues on to you know this guy finds a flower and just gives it to a girl that he likes and stuff, and then turns out to be a rare flower,
Wow.
and sh- it was probably probably a first date, and couple months down, couple years down, she's like, "Oh, I remember that flower that we went on that first date. Like, I want to find that flower again." And so he's like, "Oh yeah, all right, I'll try finding it," but he can't find it.
Mm.
And I think uh, probably at the end, she finds a flower for him, and it's like even more beautiful, or something.
Wow. No, that's definitely
That's
some
the
story. All right.
I don't know, just
Yeah.
it's
No.
it's a mixture of like good lyric and then some like sonically beautiful. Like I'm trying to yeah, kind of like that. It just sounds good.
Mhm.
Um, but it has to be the right balance of uh, music and lyrics between those two. It has to bounce like like a ping pong on the table.
I hope these lights are motion sensor. One
Yeah,
second. Cool. Actually, maybe you know what? This is probably a good time to hop on that break I just talked
yeah.
about. So we're gonna actually hop off for a little bit, get some water, stretch. In case you're not aware, Seattle is kind of going through a little bit of a heat moment. It's just being all excessive and everything. So we're gonna go and cool off for a little bit because there's no AC right now. And yeah, so we'll catch you right back, folks. Make sure to stick around. And yeah, catch you in a little bit.
All right.
And we are now coming back. Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada boom.
Bien. All right. So just before we left off, Jake, you were just telling us about your thinking process, the story behind the songs you just played for us. Flower, flower. That's what it was.
Flower, yeah.
And yeah. So I mean, I had a question right before the break, but the lights turned off. So you know what? We're gonna come back to that. So why don't you tell us about the next song we got coming up?
Next one is called "Just Thought That You Should Know."
Just thought that you
It's a
should
very
know.
quick, yeah, it's a very quick ukulele song.
Oh, you got the ukulele
And that
for
was
us.
probably written like 10 minutes. Written 10 minutes, and it's like 2 minutes long.
2 minutes long. All
But
right. So
super quick and simple and
super
sweet.
quick and simple, and ukulele. We cannot go wrong with our ukulele. So definitely going to be a
Well,
banger.
you never know. I can always butcher it.
All right. All right. Let's hit it.
Simple melody, not backed by a symphony, and I will keep you company. You say there's more to see than in a Forbes magazine, and I can't say I disagree. And life's kicked you around, and I don't want to ever let you down. And I think you oughta know. Singing, oh, no, I don't want you to go. Singing, no, I don't want you to go. I'm singing, no, I don't want you to go. Just thought that you should know. Cool.
Awesome.
There it is.
So Jake is just gonna go and quickly do something real quick while he's fixing that up. I just want to take a moment, and again, I want to thank Alan T. Sugiyama High School for allowing us the opportunity to be in their wonderful space. We're currently in discussion of joining in as one of their teaching artists for this year's to teach the students here about backstage production. If you want to know more about that, you can go ahead and follow us on our Instagram, and we'll keep you updated from there. Jake should be coming back shortly. Make sure if you're watching, be sure to leave a follow, subscribe, or wherever you're watching from. We're streaming out right now from YouTube onto YouTube and Twitch. Thanks to the use of technology nowadays, get to stream out to everywhere we want to, even your cat's laptop. I gotta get one of those tracks, but and be sure to leave a comment anywhere. There we go. If you have any questions, be sure to comment down below, and we'll make sure Jake gets to know about it. All right, looks like Jake's back. Let's make sure his stuff is working all right.
All right. There you go. How's that?
Hey, we're not lagging. Let's get it.
All right, let's get it. All right.
All right, technical difficulties have been undifficultied.
We'll work
Yeah.
through it. You know,
You know, that's.
that's what we do.
Oh, are you kidding? Hold
Wow,
up.
that
Let me try to start
motion
something.
detector. You might have to get lights for.
That didn't work. You know what? That's fine. I like working in the dark. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. All right. Anyway, moving on. Next song. What do we got coming up?
This next one, just before I put away the ukulele, this is called "Eyes."
Eyes,
One of the more
nose.
recent songs, but has gathered dust.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. So let's go ahead and check it out.
All right. See the beautiful sky with your restless eyes. I can see the stars, the moon, and Mars, always by your side till the day we die. When you need a friend till the end. Oh, oh, oh. See the beautiful sky with your wonderful eyes. I can see it too. All the shades of blue. Oh, 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 oh. Nothing ever comes to me, but your love came to me. It's true. I love you. There it is.
That was so good. That was so good, boss. Oh my god.
Oh, thank you.
So Right before we move on to the next song, I just want to just know your thoughts about this next thing. So, a couple weeks ago, me and you were talking. We were just thinking about reviving, our live streaming. Because, folks, if you didn't know, couple, what was it? Was it like before or during the pandemic?
It was during
Um,
the
it
pandemic.
was during the pandemic. Yeah, we would be having similar live streaming sessions like this, a bit more low
Hmm.
key. We were streaming out onto Reddit at the time. Why
Hmm.
we were streaming out to Reddit, I still do not get it. But you know what? Your choice, your music. Uh, but as we were getting back into it, me and you, we were talking about just being aware of the work that that we put into our art. Folks who don't know, I'm a lighting designer. I work in theater, and so there's a lot of things that goes on behind the scenes outside of the stream. And one thing we talked about was just being self-aware of the work, of the amount of work we're doing, and so we don't want to overload ourselves. um, while you create your music, have you ever felt times where you felt overloaded, just felt like you're taking on a lot at the time? And kind of talk to us a little bit about how you kind of manage yourself through that.
Yeah, 100%. I've definitely felt overloaded with songwriting, and sometimes you just got to take a break, and it could be a day or a week or a month or you know. I think I've taken a 6 month break this year, and I've just been traveling a lot, and that's what I've been doing. But now it's live streaming time, and I'm bringing back these songs, and it just brings back that inspiration to keep on writing and to keep on hammering out the creative process,
Hmm.
and it's satisfying when I get to re replay a song or continue writing a song, and it's
So when you're reliving these moments here, going through the enjoyment, do you have like moments where you find yourself like, okay, I'm feeling overloaded again? How do you like detect, how have you detected these signs, and what are some strategies, methods you use to kind of pull yourself back a little bit, if that's a better way to phrase it? You mentioned you travel and such. Are there any other activities, or what do you use to kind of keep yourself from enjoying your passion without the feeling of overloading?
yeah. When I feel overloaded, I can usually spot it from a mile away. Like I would just feel more tired, so I would just either sleep more, or which is that's the easiest route, and it's nice. I love sleep. It's sacred,
Mm,
and but if sleep doesn't work and I have to do something during the day, it's either hanging out with friends, um, going on a hike, going on a backpacking trip, getting out of the city,
mm.
you know, that sort of thing, seeing nature, going to the lake over at Lake Washington, just soak in the sun for a little bit or go for a run. And then just I'm just following what uh, my heart tells me. I don't know, just like
Mm.
whatever I feel like doing, I'm just gonna do it. And if it makes me feel good, then I'm just gonna go for it.
Yeah, so you just
But
listen,
other than
listen.
that, it's usually staying active. If I want to, if I'm on that mental block, I usually just hit the gym and lift heavy weights, and that gets me out of that hump, or
Mm,
get me over that hump. You know,
nice. Yeah,
so
that's self-awareness is very important. All right. Well, thank you so much for that. We're going to go ahead and maybe we'll get through a song or two, and then we'll wrap it up for today. So, real quick, you want to just tell us the name of this song and a little bit about it?
um, this song is called "Dreams," and it's literally the first song I've ever written. And this one was for a competition, a songwriting competition,
Mm,
and um, I got a bit of tutoring and how songs were constructed and what they should be. Kind of like it was cookie cutted
Uh,
into sections: verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, and that was just as simple as it could get. And it's feels too simple at when sometimes when I play it, but then it's it's digestible, you know, and um and the songs yeah, the song was written with a tutor, and I just kind of like word vomited and just figured out what sounded good.
awesome. Well,
Yeah.
let's find out how amazing this sounds. Hit it.
All right, let's do it. Planets up above our heads, crazy world we're in, she said. Her hand in mine as we fled. But then I wake from my dream instead. Oh, if only you knew. My dreams are of you. We are everything in my dreams. But none of this is true without you. We swim the deepest seas, climb to the highest peaks. My dreams are of you and me. And when you dream, is it me you see? Oh, if only you knew. My dreams are you. We are everything in my dreams. But none of this is true without you. Yet none of this is true without you. And when you dream, do you see me? And if you did, I want the world to see that we could be what we want to be. But if only you could see what I see. If you could see what I see. Oh, if only you knew. My dreams are of you. We are everything in my dreams. But none of this is true without you. Of course, none of this is true without you.
Amazing.
Cool.
All right, let's just jump right into the next song then.
All right.
What's up with this next one? Mike?
This next one is called All My Life, and it's my first and only single so far that's been released, and it's on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music.
And we'll
And
be sure to drop those links, and you can find them later on our social media as
oh
well.
yeah,
You can find it right there in our SkyLit Design Instagram page, and we'll spread that thing far and wide. Anywhere you find links of music, you'll find it.
Yeah.
All right,
Everything's found on Google.
yeah,
That too.
pretty
So,
much.
all right, let's just jump into it. I've been flying, I've been searching. Everyone's got someone they're serving. But it's me, oh, it's me. Oh, I've been searching for you. For you. It's you. I've been searching for you. We both know I've tried. You know it's hard to come by. But now's the time. We've only got one, just one life. It's only a matter of time. Just one call will turn on my light. But it's me, oh, it's me. I've been waiting and waiting for you. For you. It's you. I've been waiting for you. Oh, it's just the craziest thing. Your heart can gorgeously sing. And if your moments passed you by, no, I'll be waiting. And why? It's you. It's you. I've been waiting for you. It's you. I've been waiting for all my life. All my life. Cool.
That's what I meant to do. All right, folks. We have reached the end, unfortunately, but you can always find out more about what Jake is up to and what we're up to over at SkyLit Design. I've dropped Jake's Instagram right there on screen. Thanksgiving pumpkin pie.
Oh yeah.
Man. Next week we are most definitely. I have to ask, what is the story behind that name, and we will find out next week. So don't say anything. Don't even tell me after we leave. uh, but before we wrap up today's stream, I once again want to make a big okay. I once again want to make a big thank you to Alan T. Sugiyama High School for allowing us to use their space. Just starting out, it's very, having a space like this is very amazing. They have their own studio, which is where Jake is in right now. He's in that that room, and that was all put together by students and teachers of the school. And seeing what it's starting to become and seeing what it's going to become is truly inspiring. And so we definitely want to look forward to future partnerships with the school. uh, Jake, once again, thank you so much for being on here. You're always a pleasure to have with us. um, Anything you'd like to wrap us up with?
Um, Nothing so far. I would like to thank ATS High School, um, SkyLit Designs, and just for having me here. Just very grateful to do this again and to just share my music. That's and it all starts here. You know.
Absolutely. And this is where it all happens. If anyone else is interested in joining us here on this show, feel free, if you'd like to, do a show with along Jake, or have your own episode. Feel free to send us a message over on our Instagram page, which I'll drop one last time at SkyLit Design. And yeah, we'll be in touch. But until then, we're gonna catch you next time. See you, folks.